Our final post-game press conference of the day for the 2017 NCAA Division II Men's Basketball Elite Eight, following tonight's quarterfinal matchup between the number 3 seed Lincoln Memorial and the number 4 seed Chico State. I'd first like to remind everyone in attendance to please mute your cell phones and other mobile devices, and if you could please state your name and affiliation before your first question. We have with us members of the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters. To my right is head coach Josh Schertz. He is joined by student athletes Laquan Choice and Paul Woodson. Lincoln Memorial advances to the Elite Eight semifinal and will play number 2 seed Northwest Missouri State at 8:30 Thursday night right here at the Sanford Pentagon. Coach, if you'd like to start us with an opening statement.
Well, first want to congratulate Chico State on a great year. Greg and that team, really hard-nosed, tough group of guys. Obviously, the final score is not indicative of, how close the game was. They gave us fits with their size and their athleticism, and it was just obviously first half. Both teams, I think, missed a lot of bunnies at the rim, maybe a little bit of nerves. Certainly, some of the length and athleticism on both sides of the ball, bothering shots, but. Credit to them, they had a great year and certainly have a lot of pieces back, and they got a great chance to be back in the same position again next year. Obviously pleased with our guys, proud of them. I thought we fought. Wasn't a great night for us. A lot of that was Chico State. Some of that was us. First half, particularly, the ball stuck. We didn't move. We didn't get body movement or ball movement. We were able to hang in. And I think it was 30-29 at half. And so, we were 1 point better than when we started, but obviously, had to play much better. I thought second half, for the most part, ball moved better, bodies moved better. We were able to get some good looks, and I thought we guarded them fairly well, even though it probably wasn't the way that we had planned to do it. We wound up defensively doing a pretty good job, and I thought competed with them well on the backboards.
Questions?
Game was very close. About 8 minutes ago, it was tied 54-54. You guys went on that 13 or 15-1 run. What were you guys able to do to go on that run? Distance between you guys.
We just started putting the ball in the basket. Like Coach said, we started moving the ball in the second half, and some shots just kicked in for us in the second half, and we took off from them.
Start on Lincoln Memorial SID. Coach, we talked about it before the game, how big and physical they were. You started Emmanuel and Chris, but in the second half you came out with Paul starting. Was that a foul thing, or were you just liking how effective Paul was on both sides of the floor?
Probably a little combination of both. We knew Chris and E had 2. It didn't make sense to start them both in the second half. Didn't want to see them both with 3. Paul was effective. Did a good job on Ellis. We just weren't as effective when Paul was the 5. Obviously, not having Nick available to us, would have been a third big to throw in there. We just don't have him. So we're a little shorthanded in there. So that was part of the reason. But obviously Paul did a great job. He's had an unbelievable postseason. He's tough as nails, and he's smart as heck. And those two, that's a nice combination for a player. He was obviously overmatched physically down there with Ellis in terms of his size and strength, but he held his ground, forced him into tough shots. Ellis made some, forced him to miss a lot, and he did a great job rebounding. And again, tough and smart helps you win, and Paul's both of those.
Josh, you lost some pretty good players from last year's team. So what do you think about this group of players to get back to the Final Four?
Well, it's been a weird year. This group just told them that this game kind of epitomizes our season. It's not always a thing of beauty, and there's a lot of adversity, and we go through ups and downs. We have 2 freshman point guards, as you can see there in the late game, as we threw the ball all over the gym. And we lost, our 2 leading scorers, 5 of our top 8 off last year's team, and then Dorian Pinson, who arguably is our most valuable player, goes out for the season midway through. So, we really, it's a brand new group. And I've said this often, early in the year, it was when we had all of our pieces, we were really talented and really soft. And we went through. We lost Emmanuel Terry for 10 games with a stretch fracture in his foot. Lost to Sean Patterson for 6 with a sprained ankle. Hunter Spall separated his shoulder, and then obviously Dorian with these multiple injuries missed the last 15 games. And over time, we've evolved from a talented soft team to a not as talented, tough and gritty group. And that's where we are now. Like what was out there today. I mean, we obviously shot horrendously from the 3. We missed a ton of free throws. We missed God knows how many layups, but we hung in there and we rode the backs of our defense and our rebounding, and guys stayed together. They've been in all kinds of situations. I think we play Northwest Missouri tomorrow. It'll be the 7th game this year against the number 1 seed in the NCAA tournament. We played obviously Huntsville and Bellarmine and Queens 4 times, and so we've been through the ringer. And I think it's a tough together group, even if it's not always aesthetically pleasing. But obviously did enough good things to beat a really good Chico State team. I mean, that's a really good basketball team, and for us to come out and get a 13-point win against a great team when we were maybe not at our best offensively shows the kind of intangible stuff I'm talking about.
I know you hang your hat on the defensive end of the floor. You scored our first 7 points in the second half, and really had a great second half on both sides of the floor. Were you just taking what the defense would give you, or were you coming out in kind of attack mode?
Hey, I didn't even know I scored the first 7 points out of halftime. But I was just playing within myself, playing in our offense. Basically taking what the defense gives us. We have a good motion offense, so it gives me open shots. So I felt comfortable taking them, and I was making them.
Lou, for you in the second half, 17 second half points after kind of a slow start in the first half. What was changed for you in the second half?
In the second half, I just had to let it come to me. In the first half, I was kind of forcing bad shots, so I just had to let the game come to me, and I started making shots in the second half.
Coach, what did you see from Northwest Missouri State? Obviously, trying to go back to the national championship for the second year in a row. What is the challenge you face there?
I think they're terrific. They've got everything needed to win a national championship. They've got a point guard who's I think the best point guard and probably best player in the country in Justin Pitts. They surround him with guys who are really good players and understand how to play inside their system. They've got shooting with 33. They've got big athletic wings. They've got big men inside that are great screeners, rollers, finish, and I think they defend well. They defend individually. They're good, but I think collectively they're really good defensively. So, I told these guys, it's going to take our best game of the year, to have a chance to advance. There's no question about that. We'll have to play much better than we did tonight, and I think there's no question about that. I mean, Northwest is really good. It's going to be like a road game for us, with their fan base here and being close enough. So we'll have to beat our best. Anything less, it won't be enough. But you know what? That's the way it's supposed to be when you get to the Final Four. It's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be hard. That's why everybody celebrates and cries and stuff when you win these things. It's everybody celebrates because it's so dang hard to get it done. So we'll get our rest tonight, try to fill the cups back up, and give it everything we have tomorrow to try to see if we can pull one out and get back to Saturday.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.